In this video, we're going to be learning how to solve two-step equations. So it says solve the following equations, show all work, and check your answers. On number 1, we have 2x minus 1 equals 11. Our goal is to isolate the variable. So right now I want to get the term that has the variable in it by itself. So I want to get 2x alone. What operation is happening to 2x? Subtraction. We are subtracting 1 from 2x. How do we undo subtraction? Addition. So I'm going to begin by adding 1 to both sides of my equation. Remember, when I'm talking about both sides of the equation, I'm talking about the side to the left of my equal sign and the side to the right of my equal sign. So I'm going to go ahead and bring down my 2x. Negative 1 plus 1 is 0. I'm going to bring down my equal sign, and 11 plus 1 is 12. So now we have this new equation, 2x equals 12. Our goal is to get x by itself, and right now, x has a 2 with it. What operation is happening to 2x? Or what operation is happening to x, I should say? Multiplication. Whenever you have a number with a letter together, that means that you're multiplying that number or coefficient by the variable. How do we undo multiplication? Division. So to get this x by itself, I'm going to divide both sides of my equation by 2. To undo multiplication, we did division. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1x is just x. 12 divided by 2 is 6. Again, your goal is to get x by itself. This x is by itself, so we got the answer of 6. But now we want to check our work to make sure that we have done it correctly. And so we're going to take 6 and we're going to plug it into our original equation. Our original equation is 2x minus 1 equals 11. We found that x was 6. So I'm going to plug in that 6. And again, I'm using parentheses here to represent that multiplication. 2 times 6, I'm using the order of operations, is 12. 12 minus 1 is 11. Does 11 equal 11? Yes, it does. So we have done everything correctly, and 6 is our answer. Let's try this process again. On number 2, we have x divided by 3 plus 8 equals 10. The first thing you want to do is you want to isolate the term, so get the term alone, that has the variable in it. So what operation is happening to x divided by 3 right now? What's happening here? We are adding. How do we undo addition? Subtraction. So I'm going to begin by subtracting 8 to both sides of my equal sign. So I'm going to bring down x divided by 3. 8 minus 8 is 0. I'm going to bring down my equal sign. What's 10 minus 8? 2. So now we have this new equation, x divided by 3 equals 2. Our goal is to get x by itself. What operation is happening to x right now? Division. How do we undo division? Multiplication. So I'm going to begin by multiplying both sides by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1, so that just leaves me with 1x, which is the same thing as x. And 2 times 3 is 6. So here we got the answer of x is equal to 6. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to check my work by plugging in to my original problem. When we solved for x, we found that x was 6. So I'm going to have 6 divided by 3 plus 8 equals 10. From here, I'm going to use my order of operations. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. 2 plus 8 is 10. Does 10 equal 10? Yeah, that's a true statement. So x equals 6 is our answer. Let's try another one. On number 3, this one looks a little bit different, so let's look at this one closely. We have x minus 4 divided by 5. Excuse me. So here, x minus 4, that whole thing is in my numerator. So right now, I can't do anything until I get rid of this fraction. So how could I undo division? Multiplication. So I'm going to begin by multiplying both sides by 5. Notice how this is different than number 2. Here we had x divided by 3 plus 8. Notice how the only thing in the numerator here was the x. On this one, we have x minus 4 in the numerator, and so we have to get rid of this fraction first. So that's what makes these two problems different. So here, multiplication undoes division, and that's going to leave me with x minus 4. And over here, 6 times 5 is 30. So now I have the equation x minus 4 equals 30. Our goal is to get x alone. How do I undo subtraction? Addition. And so I'm going to add 4 to both sides. And so I'll have x is equal to 34. Let's go ahead and check our work. So my original problem is x minus 4 divided by 5 equals 6. When we solved for x, we found that x was 34. So I'm going to have 34 minus 4 divided by 5 equals 6. So let's see. 34 minus 4 is 30. And here, so the reason why I do 34 minus 4 first is because this is all grouped together in that numerator. And so grouping or parentheses is what happens first with the order of operations, which is why you have to do that before you divide. 30 divided by 5 is 6. Does 6 equal 6? Yes, it does. So 34 is our answer. Let's look at our last one here. Here we have 7x plus 5 equals 26. I want to get the term with the variable by itself. So what operation is happening to 7x? Addition. We are adding 5 to 7x. So to undo addition, I'm going to do subtraction. And so I'll bring down my 7x. 5 minus 5 is 0. 26 minus 5 is 21. Are we done solving this problem? No, we want to get x by itself. Right now, what operation is happening to x? Multiplication. How do I undo multiplication? Division. 7 divided by 7 is 1, so it's going to leave me with 1x. 21 divided by 7 is 3. So my answer is x equals 3. Let's check that work. So I'm going to have 7x plus 5 equals 26. So 7x, that means I'm multiplying 7 by x. And so I'm going to use parentheses to represent that multiplication. And I'm going to plug 3 in for x. Using our order of operations, 7 times 3 is 21. 21 plus 5 is 26. Does 26 equal 26? Yes. So 3 is our answer.